Welcome back to the Pick Six Podcast Show on CBS Sports HQ. B-Mac, Brady, me. My name is Ryan Wilson. See you right there. All right, we're talking NFC West. Win totals, predictions. B-Mac, I'm going to go to you first. The Rams, defending Super Bowl champs. Caesars has them at 10.5 wins. They didn't have any draft picks until pick 104, and at that point, they'd already laughed about Cole Strange going to the Patriots. Had to apologize for that. Do you like this team in arguably the toughest division in the NFC to do similar things at 10.5?
Oh, yeah, I do. They have the toughest schedule out of all the teams, deserving so they won a championship, right? 10.5, I go over. I see at least 11 wins, and here's why. When you look at the continuity they have on offense, year 2 with Matthew Stafford under Sean McVay, I believe he will be in the MVP conversation. I think he's going to do big-time numbers. You look at some of the additions. They lost OBJ. They brought in having a brain fart, receiver from Allen Robinson from Chicago. That's a big-time addition to pair up with Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson. You look at having a healthy Cam Akers into the fold. That's a plus defensively. They lost some pieces, but they brought in one of the best interior linebackers in the game in Bobby Wagner. Getting Troy Hill back was a small under-the-radar signing as well to add to the secondary along with Jalen Ramsey. This is a well-coached team, guys. This is a well-coached team. And you look at the turnover right now, in their division, Seattle, it's a rebuild. Arizona, don't know exactly what to expect from them, especially not having DeAndre the first 6 weeks of the season. Then San Francisco, what will Trey Lance look like as a starting quarterback? The pressure's a little different. So me personally, I like the Rams in their division along with being able to take care of what they need to take care of outside of the NFC West. I go over.
I am just under this number at 10-7. Look, Super Bowl hangovers are real, and I think if we go back and look at some of the highlights of that parade, it might have been lacking people out there in the crowd in Los Angeles, but it wasn't lacking booze because it seemed like everyone was pretty much getting after it, was hammered. But the reality is the whole crew came back together. McVay didn't take a TV job. Aaron Donald's coming back. You've already got a star-studded roster. Maybe OBJ will join as well, but it's hard to win back-to-back. We've seen it time and time again. And so for that reason, I've got them being a playoff team. I don't have them necessarily winning the division in this case. We'll get to which team that is. But I do think they'll still be one of the better teams in the NFC. I think they could get off to a slow start and a rude awakening with that Buffalo Bills matchup starting week 1. But their schedule, I don't view it as difficult. I think they've got some layups early on at home outside of that Bills game. So I think they will be a little bit up and down. The bye's a little bit early, but for the most part, the Falcons at home, the Panthers at home, the 49ers with granted on the road on Monday Night Football. But again, a young Trey Lance who's going to be taking over. I think you've got a really good chance of building some momentum. It's just that early bye and then a tough stretch. But the way you close out with Seattle twice in the second half of that, lends to a little bit more favorable outcome, I think, when you're looking at what this team could be this year. So I like 10-7. It makes them a playoff team. All they need is a chance once to get in the playoffs.
I like 10 wins as well. And what it sounds like, B-Max at 11, that we're all circling around this 10.5 that Caesars has out there. And it sounds pretty much like where we feel the Rams may end up. We'll, of course, find out together once the season starts in September. All right, let's.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.